Will repeating old information hurt your credibility? My clients used to think so. I used to think so because the journalist in me wants to research the death out of a topic and put it forward in a way that's totally unique and never seen before. Now, before I go on, I just want to clarify that when I say old info, I don't mean obsolete and out of date information. I mean information that you've used before, perhaps in a presentation, a pitch, a deck. You've said it before and you're worried, people are going to tune out. When I stop my clients from sharing new PhD level information around what they know and do, this happens.
Finished now a call for Saudi Arabia. 2 days ago, the European Foundation. I received the call from Berlin and earlier from UK.
And she got 2 offers from 2 different governments for consulting work. And she was approached by 3 multinationals for jobs. Okay, she's exceptional. She's a high-level expert. She's exactly the type of person I love working with. I work with experts, leaders, founders, CEOs who are brilliant at what they know and do and want to be known for it. They want expert positioning, strategic communication. If this is what you want for yourself, click on the link below. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to share your old information in a new way that cements your authority. And to prove that this is the best way for you to show up, let's look at what the research says. It says that if you repeat something twice, it is more likely to be considered credible by the person listening to you. It also says that new information, sharing more new information, reduces persuasion, meaning that if you are speaking to a decision maker, somebody you want buy-in from, and you're overwhelming them, piling on new information, they are less likely to stay with you and to actually make a decision. Yeah? Plus, repeating information increases the chance of it being remembered unless you're speaking with a teenager. I have tested this theory, by the way. But won't your colleagues, fans, peers, the people who remember what you said last time, be annoyed with you? Well, yes, you could ruin your credibility and their opinion of you forever, but you're not duplicating what you said last time. That's not what we're doing here. This is your new way of sharing what you know and do. Step 1, I get my clients to capture their interactions. These are client calls, presentations, when you're on stage, when you're interacting, say in a Q&A, in a team meeting. What you want to do is tap into the words that you use, the phrases. You are in your full flow in these situations. You're not consciously thinking of what you're going to say next. You are just being the expert that you are. Step 2. One of my clients spent weeks creating a new way of showcasing what she knows and what she does. I told her to ditch it because it was boring, generic. It's not what I would look for in a guest for my TV program, for example, or if I'm interviewing people on a panel discussion. I'm looking for reality-based credibility. Information that tells me that you know your stuff, you do the work, you are the real deal. Not stuff that I can look up on the internet or ask around and just get the same type of answer. I want you to give me a shortcut to what really matters, what's really on people's minds, to what's really important. I got my client to look at her data, her interactions, with these questions in mind. What questions do her clients ask her on repeat? Myths they're dealing with. What are the misunderstandings that keep popping up? It's a signal telling you what they care about. What do they want for themselves? What do they want to get rid of? She would get these answers from the interaction, from the words that they would use. The words they use signal what they will pay attention to. This is what she came back with: specific, detailed information that is relevant and of interest to her ideal client. This is what you pull out and put out. Now, the people you interact with will change, the situations will change. So how do you use your old information so that it comes across as new every single time? Step 3. There are 4 things for you to do. Number 1, you pull up the old information, meaning the information that you already know and have used, that's already there, your gold, but only use the bits that are relevant to the stakeholder, the person whose attention you want. 2, you pull up specific stats, facts that are relevant to the stakeholder, include stories, transformations, client results, case studies. Number 3, you craft a new what? I didn't know that type introduction. So the way you start what you're going to be sharing is totally unique and new. If you want to take this to the next level, then number 4 is your secret. You want to make it situation specific. What does that mean? It means that you have in the room, in the moment, specific people with specific things on their minds, worries, concerns, wants. It could be on the back of something that they had heard earlier in the day. It could be because of something that's in the news. You tap into that. You could prep for this by having a poll, a survey, something that they can fill out ahead of time, but still within, very close proximity to the date, or the good old-fashioned way of asking them. And you could ask them if there's a coffee break before your big moment. This is how I used to find out really killer information. I used to kind of like snoop around a bit, but genuinely be interested. Go around asking people, oh, what's the big thing? What's on your mind? What are you worried about? Have chats with people. If you don't have time, or perhaps your slot is the number 1 slot and you haven't spoken to anyone, then you ask for a show of hands. You have interaction, connection, conversation with people. That's how you make it situation specific. So do you see, you're using your old credible information that's at the core of everything that you're sharing, but you're framing it, packaging it up in a new way, and in a way that is totally unique to the situation and the stakeholder who is present with you at that point in time. If you want to have my help doing this, then click on the link below the video. The winning formula is repetition plus context. You want to repeat your old info because you want people to associate you with it. They want to know, oh, you equal what? Now, I've spoken about the idea of you equal what in other videos. Check them out. It's all about when they see your name, hear your name, what do they think of? What comes to mind? When you repeat, you're helping them because you make it easy for them to place you. And when you make things easy for people, they really like you. It increases the interest of the stakeholder that you want buy-in from, positions you as the expert, the person to listen to reach out to, and you become the go-to authority because that's it. Straight away they think, oh, I need this, and you come to mind. All this means that your old information is not duplicated, so you are safe. This all sounds fantastic if you have time to prepare, but what if somebody asks you a question in the moment or invites you to share your expertise with no prep? Now, this really happened to a client of mine. Wow, the story, it sent shivers down my spine. What do you say then? There's a simple framework that can clarify how you think and speak really fast. Watch this video next to find out what it is, to make sure that you are never stumped, silent, or stuck when it counts most. Bye.